So what if you could take any horizontal video and turn it into a vertical video, or take any vertical video and turn it into a horizontal video? We're gonna go over Runway's expand video feature that allows you to take horizontal or vertical videos and reformat them, generating the video beyond the frame using Runway's Gen 3 video models. It's great for adapting horizontal content in 16:9 to vertical platforms such as YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, etc. And we'll see if it actually lives up to this demo that you're seeing now from Runway. Is this something that you would actually want to integrate into your workflow? Let's find out. So this is the Creative Workflow Lab. I'm Shannon. For more workflows, you can head over to creativeworkflowlab.com. So the first step is to go to runwayml.com and log in with your account. Select the generative session option on the left-hand side. You can name your session here. And now this is where you can use Runway's video models to do text to video or image to video. But on the left-hand side, there's a row of icons here, and the one at the bottom is called Expand Video. So we're going to click on that one. And here's where we're going to dive into our workflow today. So I'm going to select a video. I have my video of the train, and now I'm just going to click the generate button here. And there is a limit. Right now, you can only generate 10 seconds at a time. I've seen the demos and they're impressive, but I'm curious to see how good of a job this will actually do with just a random video that I throw at it. All right, here we go. Here's the output. This is a pretty complex scene. We have smoke coming off the train, cars in the background, foreground objects. Of course, the more that you look at it, the more you realize, okay, there's definitely some things that don't make sense at the top and the bottom of the frame. The building at the bottom here towards the end, that doesn't look real. And there's like smoke coming out of these grain silos, which I think don't usually have smoke coming out of them. This is a great example of where this tech is at right now, where I could probably find a few seconds in this clip that look pretty good, but there's other parts of it that still look AI generated and have that AI look to it. I have a whole bunch of tests I'm going to run in this video. I have horizontal videos and vertical videos to test, some in nature, some in cities. There's actually another Runway feature that's really powerful called Act 1. It allows you to create character animations, and I mention it because I just released a tutorial on that. It's over on creativeworkflowlab.com. I do a weekly roundup covering the latest news and workflows from the space because things are just changing so quickly. Honestly, I'm like writing this newsletter halfway for just myself to have all the latest AI updates in one place. So you can check that out at creativeworkflowlab.com. But let's continue with Runway's expand video feature. This time I'm uploading a vertical video and I'm going to expand that into a horizontal 16:9 video. So let's see what happens. Same workflow as before, upload the file there. You could add an additional text prompt here, but honestly, you don't need to do that. Runway will do a great job expanding the video just kind of by itself. And here's the result. Honestly, again, on first glance, very impressive. It's amazing that the input was a vertical video, and now this is actually an asset that I could use as B-roll, especially just for a few seconds. If it's cut in a montage, I don't think many people would even notice. Of course, if you look at some of the details, it's not perfect. I want to give it a challenge. Here was a horizontal video of Times Square that I transformed into a vertical video. And I thought this would be a challenging one because it's a time lapse, there's a lot going on, there's people, there's cars, but Runway does, again, a pretty good job, honestly. Let's see another test. All right, let's try fluid dynamics. This was a vertical video. Let's see how it does with water. And honestly, you can see the water looks pretty blurry on the left-hand side there as the wave is crashing. Definitely not as crisp as in the center of the frame. It looks like it's out of focus on the left-hand side and a little bit on the right-hand side too. It does better with the rocks. Here's another vertical video that I regenerated into a horizontal format. It's a similar issue that we just had with the crashing waves. A little bit of an out of focus look on the left-hand side. Here's the final test. Again, I want to challenge it. So this is a vertical video that I'm turning into a horizontal video, and the boat is kind of pulling into the generated space. So that's a real boat, but as it gets closer, it's getting more and more generated. And even the person there will transfer from a real person to a generated person towards the end of the video. And you can kind of tell, but overall, pretty good job. The water in this scene is a lot better than the crashing waves. I'm pretty impressed with the transition of the human from the real human to the generated human. You can kind of tell if you look closely, but if I wasn't looking closely, I might miss it, honestly. Every week I cover tools like this at creativeworkflowlab.com. Things are changing so quickly for video editors, graphic designers, creatives of any kind. It's hard to keep up with all of the things that are happening. And look, I'm not saying it's all good, but I'm not saying it's all bad either. And if you're a creative professional, it might be worth keeping up with these new technologies. So that's what I'm trying to provide. creativeworkflowlab.com has video tutorials and a weekly news roundup with the latest workflows, tools, and trends. All the links will be in the description.